Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. We got a video today from Shaq Reacts. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
Good. Waiter out. We splitting checks this way too.
Are y'all serious?
Half and half. Get your money out. Get your money out.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shaq Reacts here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst dates I can find. Now, like always, because my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is pretty insane. This woman broke up with her man for going 50-50.
Do I look like anybody that would split anything? So you guys
Yeah. Your coochie.
broke up at that point because
Them cheeks.
no, this is the question. Do
Them chesticles.
I look like I would go 50-50 on bills? No. Okay. So yeah, that was ridiculous. But he addressed that too, though. That was, I don't even know why that even became a thing. Yeah, that was never an issue in our relationship, but it was definitely a rumor on the internet. But no, there's no bill splitting. But I think that to each his own. If people like to split their bills with their man, I think that's what you should do. I don't do that.
So instead of
You think it's what should be done, but you don't do that. Then shut the fuck up.
splitting the bills and going 50-50 with a man, you just have to be completely single and pay 100% of your own bills.
Yep.
Explain to me how that
Easy
math
peasy.
makes any sense. Put your pride away and actually understand you're still winning even if you have to pay 50-50.
If somebody wants me to go 50-50 with them, I'm gonna tell you right now, we not living together. Like we could be together, but I'm not living with you because that's not worth it to me. I'm gonna keep my place and you keep your place. I'm gonna pay 100% of my bills and you can pay 100% of your bills because the sacrifices I'm gonna have to make.
Men are perfectly fine with that too.
To live with you, no, you need to be paying all the bills. I'm not doing it. Nope.
Yeah, once again, I'm not sure how this makes any sense for a woman to do. If those bills are gonna get paid regardless, why would you not want to split them with the man? You really think it's cheaper to live alone paying 100% of it? These women have way too much pride.
My name is Andrew. I'm 21, and I do day trading, and I'm also into multifamily real estate as well.
Okay then. Why you end up keeping your balloon?
I don't know, he's handsome, so
You gonna give him a chance?
yeah.
Alright. What about you?
You're very masculine, I ain't gonna lie. I like that.
I appreciate it.
Actually, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Damn. I would have got popped on that one too then.
If I would have said anything else, they would have still popped that
They
shit.
would've.
They would still pop it, like, you know,
King.
whatever. Describe me the characteristics of a male Libra.
Okay, for one, they not loyal. For two, they don't have really like a personality. They very nonchalant, and I don't like a nigga like that. I don't like that. And then it's like fake nonchalant. It's not even real nonchalant. Y'all get off that. Y'all feminine, but in a bad way. Like, you very masculine, I ain't gonna lie. I like that. You very masculine, I ain't gonna lie. I like that.
This really just goes to show that astrology is just absolute BS.
And it's not also just absolute BS, but these women truly believe it too.
That if a woman is using this to figure out if you're a good dating choice or not, you should probably reject her first. I find it incredibly fascinating how the only women who pop their balloons are on this dating show. Maybe there's a reason you're on here.
So that if I were to leave my husband, there are men lined up who were more than willing to take care of me and my daughter.
Lined up to pound them cheeks, yeah.
But
Are they the men that you want?
Yes.
Time out, because listen, this is what women get confused. There's a lot of fucking simps who will do it.
Why they gotta be done?
Because they don't have many options. Women feel like because there's always men lined up, they get the fucking delusion that they can have any guy. No, these are the guys that don't have an option, because when given the option, you're going to pick the better option. A woman with a kid is never the better option between a woman without one. I don't care what a man told you. It's about what he showed you. You can sit here and say, he told me this. This guy told me he want to pay my bill.
This is the single mother delusion, and this is what creates so many single mothers. They have this thing in their head where they think there's a bunch of men that's out there that wants to take care of them and their kid. The reality is no one wants to do that. Sure, they want to hook up with you and do other things, but actually be a stepfather and pay all of your bills? Absolutely not.
no.
This kind of advice will create more single mothers.
Okay. Slight story time again. I was at the cafe and this new chick sat with me, single mother. I had to make her cry. I made her tear up a little bit because I told her the truth. You are not top of the list of any way, shape, or form. And then she loves it. Women, it's just so funny that they all are pretty much the same. So she's 22. She got a kid. But now her standards are higher because she got the kid. I straight up told her, so your standards are higher for the men that you want to be with, but the package here, did it upgrade in any way, shape, or form? And she was like, no. And I was like, yeah, it actually came with an extra package, did it not? And she was like, yes. And I was just going through the motions that this gentleman was going through. And then she started tearing up and crying a little bit, because women don't realize the position they're in until someone harshly tells it to them straight up, the way I do it and the way this gentleman do it. Did I save her? Probably not. No way I did, but she might have realized that she might need to do a little bit better to get the men that she wants. That's not a bad thing, is it?
Like my first date, my first Valentine in high school, I was a freshman, 14 years old in high school. I was taken to a high-end restaurant for Valentine's Day. My boyfriend at the time saved up money that his parents gave to him to take me out on this date. Like, this was a...
Well, it was your boyfriend for one, and it was Valentine's Day. Yeah. Not really the best example.
Date, dim lighting. You're telling me that grown men want you to prove yourself, to check the vibe at a coffee date.
The difference is that's a grown man versus you dating someone when you were 14. Why should a man have to spend so much money to check the vibe when the vibe might...
Yeah, you gotta remember, the kid got the money from his parents. He didn't earn the money. It might have been a little bit different.
Be off, and he's gonna lose a ton of money at the end of it. You're on the date to get to know each other, not to spend money.
Y'all, this is the fucking coffee that ruined my day.
Gotcha, bitch!
Ruined it twice.
You go through all the lovers, all the good-looking guys, all the bad boys, all of that through their 20s. And all the providers are actually busy with their head down in programming or getting a job. And then suddenly in their 30s, these guys, when they've reached a good level of income and house, and those same girls in the 20s who wouldn't give them the time of day are knocking on their door. Back in the day, there were a lot of men who would for that. And they were like, okay, fine, I'll take you, even though they know she's been ran through.
And this is exactly why I say that a successful man should never date a woman with a large body count. Because you're telling me that man decided to work extra hard in his younger years while his girl was getting ran through? Absolutely not.
I'm not trying to pursue a career. They say that I'm lazy. Oh, you lack ambition. You're trying to mooch off of your husband. You don't have any real dreams. But if I were to say that I wanted to become a nanny, or I wanted to become a personal chef, or wanted to open up a cleaning business, I wouldn't have those same type of comments being made to me. Correct. I'm sure people would be super supportive of it because I'm trying to pursue a career and I'm trying to better myself, but they don't think that it's bettering yourself wanting to be selfless for your family and staying at home and taking care of the needs of...
It is probably one of the best sacrifices that women can make in life.
The household and being there for those milestones for your children's life. I know it's not affordable for everybody, but I'm saying that desire there to be in the home and taking care and loving your husband and supporting him in those ways after a long day of work. I just see a beauty in that, and that's sad that a lot of people don't anymore.
Now, to be honest, guys, I actually like this take because I'm a traditional person as well, so I agree with this logic. If a woman wants to be traditional and she knows how to cook, clean, and wants to maintain the house, go for it. But there's a lot of you in the comments that actually don't agree with this at all. You guys think that some women need to work 100% of the time and needs to...
No, I'm okay with it. It's just value. To me, it's always about value. If she works a good job and she does like that, that's a value in itself. Is she willing to jump on my program and do everything and help me with my YouTube and all this thing? Value, right? It's going to be a wonderful mother, but doesn't want to be working out there and stuff. Value. It's just what I value a little bit more than the traits. I wouldn't say I care if she worked or didn't work. I do agree that more men nowadays do want their wives to work because they don't want them to be lazy. But it's a value thing for me. I also don't want them to be lazy when the kids are in school. Find something to do.
Pay 50% of those bills.
We need one of those. Not this one.
What about you? Take off the hat. Let me see your hair.
See my hair? What's up?
All right.
Take off your wig. Let me see yours.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Yeah, she asked for that one. I mean, she had that coming to her. What?
Hey, look, I promise the guy, if you keep your relationship off social media, by all means, it's gonna work out. You cannot put what you love on the internet. Stop doing it.
I can agree because the internet's gonna shit on your love.
At the relationships y'all see on the internet, period, are fake anyway. It's just for content, or they're not even happy in real life. And y'all might say, oh, if my partner doesn't post me, they're trying to keep me a secret. No, shut the up. I'm trying to stay happy. I don't want nobody in my business. I'm trying to stay happy.
Yeah, statistics have also proven that the couples that stay off social media are actually the happiest. The ones who are showing themselves off all over social media are either trying to piss off some people in the past, their exes, their friends. And usually, if you're posting for somebody else's validation, the person you're with isn't fulfilling you in the slightest. And that's why they usually go wrong.
There used to be 290 million people globally using dating apps. Now that number's down to 240 million.
It's like a thing. People are sick of the dating apps. I get it, because I think the part of it that's broken is like women have this like unrealistic expectation of what they want for guys. So they have this like profile in their head of a guy that they want, and they just swipe. And I think on the other hand, I think guys have so many girls, I think they just kind of like, why settle down?
What I've seen
What are you talking
from
about?
my guy friends that relates to this dynamic is like a really weird bifurcation of success that exists on these apps. So like some guys who like fit that profile, they get so much action, so many swipes, so many dates. And then that creates like a dynamic where they're, dating multiple people, and like inherently it's very hard for them to settle down, and who knows when they ever will settle down, because like there's just so many options.
And this is exactly why I like to stay off social media. The first kind of people you're going to be coming across are people that need extra validation. There's a lot of people on there, specifically women, who are only on there to get compliments, to feel pretty, to feel beautiful. And sure, all of these women are going to higher level guys. It still doesn't eliminate the fact that they're just there for an ego boost. And honestly, some men are like that too.
I think I like this little life.
We need to stop dating ugly men. We're feeding into their delusions. They think they can.
This fucking 4 that comes up almost all the time with her stupid video that went so viral. You really think you qualify for men of gorgeousness of this?
Well, every one of us now.
Who's gonna tell her? She is bold for posting this.
Cheated?
Yeah.
What happened?
I got with the security guard at my job.
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
Just wasn't giving what I need. So if you're not going to give what I need, I'm going to cheat.
So it's a transactional relationship, which means you're a 304. You're a street worker. If you need something in return to be with someone, that isn't a relationship.
Do you let your girl dress half naked when you guys go out?
No, not at all. If she doesn't know me well enough not to, then she doesn't care enough to understand my feelings.
My ex, she was trying to go to a club in short shorts and a bralette. And I was like, that's not happening. It's not that I didn't trust her, because I did trust her. It was because I didn't trust the other guys around her. I didn't want her to open herself up to being taken advantage of by a guy. That's a whole emotional thing that I have to deal with.
You don't see guys walking around trying to show off their bodies like that. Like if you look around, none of these guys are dressed like they're wanting to show off anything. I'm not gonna let my girl show off her body. That's just not gonna happen.
I'm not sure where we still have to debate why women shouldn't have to dress like 304s when going out by themselves. It's the same kind of logic as a man going out in the middle of the night wearing a ton of gold jewelry around him, and then being surprised when he gets robbed in the middle of the night. Do you think that man has a right to wear gold jewelry? Sure, he does. He has a right to do that. But is it a good idea? Probably not.
She's not engaged, and she has a wedding venue already booked.
Thanks for airing out her laundry. You already paid for the wedding venue?
Yes.
Why?
A little bit.
Were you engaged?
Oh no, we've been dating 4 years. We dated in high school for 2, and we want to get married next year.
So you're not officially, did he propose to you? Did he say, will you marry me?
No, but he said
No? You're crazy. That is crazy. That is insane to do that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you.
Like he's trying to force your hand on this man, and you really think this man is gonna take this? As soon as he finds out about this, drizzle.
Cheating on him right now. What is it about him that makes you think he's the one?
he's hardworking. Yes. Does anything I want.
Does anything you want or need. Except for get a ring.
I mean, listen, I like the fact that she's so optimistic in her relationship and her future that she already has a wedding planned and the exact spot. But I always like to say that you should hope for the best but prepare for the worst. And I don't think this woman is really preparing for the worst. What happens if that day never comes?
I mean, she paid for it already. That's the thing. After you left him, hit the first night.
Group women into 3 categories. There's the freak, the friend, and the forever. Women get confused about which category they in. It's a lot of freaks who think they are forever, but the freak will never become the forever.
How about we just ditch this entire idea and only have forevers? This is so stupid.
True.
Yeah, I played.
And no. We as much as we want to say that, there's always going to be hoes out there.
Did you play GTA?
I played GTA.
Did you go into the strip club?
No, yeah, for a mission.
And what did you see over there?
I had to collect the product.
What did you see over there?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing? Did you see any tits?
No.
Yeah, bullshit. Did you see tits?
No.
Did you like the tits?
Yes.
Honestly, this is a great way to test if your son is straight or not. Let him play a little bit of GTA.
Would you ever date a guy that made $200K?
Like a year?
Yeah.
No, what the?
Are you serious? You don't think 200K is a lot?
No. I want a guy that makes 200K a month.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's pretty good.
Would you?
I mean, like, 200K is like a lot of money.
It's like they say it and the other one's like, yeah, that actually is good. I should want that too.
Like, my dad makes 200K.
But like, that's like your hardworking dad. Like, we live in a whole different generation.
That's true. It's easy to make money now.
Yeah.
Clearly. Look how much money we have and what do we do?
Yeah, I want a guy that makes more money than me. Like, what?
Yeah.
You don't know what you're talking about.
So these women are really not just saying this because they have honest opinions. They're saying this because they're trying to cause controversy. They know that these kind of clips will blow up all over the internet, and there'll be a lot of men in the comments trying to say that 200K is more than enough. Don't fall for it. These are just OnlyFans chicks trying to get attention.
I take birth control for him so he can hit it raw and he can't even invite me to the bar?
Damn.
Red flag. I'm a diagnosed BPD.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
Huh? So I had to search this up, and apparently it's just bipolar disorder. I'm not sure why she couldn't just state the answer. I think it was very awkward.
Past is the past.
Past is the past.
If I want to be hot and sexy and open, I should have that as an independent woman, and you should be able to handle that. You should be
Independent woman. No, men are interested in women's past, while women are interested in a guy's future.
Isn't it so fascinating how the women who say body count doesn't matter all sound and look the same? Always out in the middle of the night by clubs and bars.
And they're whores.
You for sure don't have a girlfriend. You're not trolling me right now.
No, I'm not trolling.
Because I don't do cheating.
No, I'm a complete bum. I haven't had a girlfriend in a minute.
You want to know something funny?
What?
I know you have a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm friends with her.
Yeah?
Yeah, and you're actually a really big scumbag for this, so.
He is.
Oh.
Do you have anything to say about that?
No.
Because she can hear our conversation right now. And so can TikTok Live. So, yeah, that's what I thought. He hung up.
Now, I'm not saying you should test your spouse like this to see if they're actually the one, if they're loyal or not, but this man walked into a trap himself.
Babe, what we doing tonight?
What you mean?
What we doing when we go home?
I'm going to sleep.
What? I guess we splitting.
Where's the check? Where the waiter at?
Wow.
Hey, what we doing tonight?
Yeah, I don't feel good. I'm going to sleep. I don't feel good.
Where the waiter at? We splitting checks this way too.
Are y'all serious?
Half and half. Get your money out. Get your money out.
Excuse me, wait, now you're not feeling too good, especially after you eat all that food? Now when we go back home, you're suddenly too tired.
It's called food coma.
Tired? Yeah, bro, split that bill. She's only there for the food, nothing else. I'm just joking, guys. But anyways, this is my opinion, guys, because that does wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Women really think that men just have this option in dating apps that they just can't commit. Yes, the men that you want, the high value men, the men that get to run through women on a daily basis. Yes, but 70 to 80% of the normal men out there have no options. So what are you talking about? Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.